Hello everyone, welcome to the Evangelist Nick Garrett channel. Today I'd like to tell you about a researcher, author, explorer, and YouTuber named Grahame Hancock. If you haven't seen any of his material, I highly recommend it. He started out as a wartime correspondent in East Africa, and he ended up in the Ethiopian place called Axum. There, he noticed that the church claimed to house the Ark of the Covenant. It was a special priest's job to stay in the small chapel with the Ark for their entire life. This tradition had gone back hundreds of years, perhaps longer, and there had always been someone. Finding this story to be quite unbelievable, Grahame asked if he could see it, and he was told no. And when he asked more questions, the guardian of the Ark told Grahame that the Ark was a thing of fire. What struck him, though, and made him think that maybe this was more than passing mythology or tradition, was that the gentleman he was speaking with had developed cataracts over his eyes. And after some basic research, he found that each person that had held that spot had cataracts over their eyes. He further found that in that town, there were model arks in almost every church. He also noticed that the individual guarding the ark was part of what appeared to be an ancient Levitical priesthood that had continued to do the animal sacrifices. In fact, this is known because in 2003, the Israeli Jews made them stop doing the sacrifices. Anyway, Grahame undertook research and found links between David, the Queen of Sheba, their sons, the housing of the ark in Egypt, and its possible transmission later to Ethiopia. The man's a fascinating researcher, and it's the first time, in my opinion, that there are relevant potential claims for the Ark of the Covenant. There was an individual who did great Noah's Ark research named Ron Wyatt that did some other research where he seemed to tamper with evidence and make wild claims. And his version of events, unfortunately, doesn't hold muster. But Grahame is a perfect researcher using the evidentiary method, primary sources, and he's a consummate storyteller. So anyway, check out his story. I'll link below an interview that was done where he describes how he got started. This was only the first of many things he's done. He's also done great studies of the pyramids in Egypt, and he's found clues that indicate the narrative we know in mainstream Egyptology to be, quite frankly, false. Please go support the work of Grahame Hancock and check out his books. Talk to you next time.